Stroet?
Doing wordplay. I can do it with all that I say.
I love it.
Hip, hip, hooray for wordplay.
I love it. You know, the kids are probably all gathered by the television right now, and parents, yes, this is a familiar face. And congratulations, can I just say, Will Stroet, children's entertainer, newly Juno nominated.
Yes, I know, it's very exciting.
Category of?
Best Children's Recording of the Year. So, yes, it's very exciting. It's the first time for me, and we'll be going to Ottawa for the Junos coming up in, I guess, April. So yeah, very excited. New experience.
Where were you when you heard the news?
I was at home. I was scrambling to get my kids out the door to school. Of course, there's been snow, so that's made things a little extra crazy. I had a show as well, so it was a very busy morning. But yeah, definitely started my day right.
That's great. And you know, you started off our segment just perfectly playing a song. I'm curious, why, you know, when you decided what your musical career would be, you know, you could have chose from Twisted Sister, Metallica, you went to children's entertainment. Tell us a bit about your background and how you came to sort of take on this genre.
Sure. Well, I started doing music for kids basically when I was a teacher. I used to be a teacher. I started writing songs kind of as a way to have materials and things that I could use with my students. My students were a big inspiration for my first albums before I had my own kids. Now I find my own two girls are probably a bigger inspiration. But yeah, it came very naturally. I love doing it. It's you know, kids are such an amazing audience. They're so receptive and enthusiastic, and as long as you understand them, you can have so much fun. Like, it's a very energetic experience.
And you know, I find that especially, you know, sort of observing parents and how their kids learn. I mean, there's television, there's social media. I mean, kids at very young ages are gathering their information from so many sources. How important is it for them to gather sources from things like music, and the importance even of music in general to youth?
Yeah, I think music is extremely important for kids. I think it's an incredible sort of vessel for teaching and education. I think that kids can learn, they can just learn so much through music without even realizing that they're learning, whether it's a second language or, you know, a specific... Wash
your hands, clean your room. Yeah. That's what parents do all the time, right?
Yeah, that's like my song Hygiene in Eugene, which is one of my hits.
Very cool. I'm curious, when you go through something, you know, we heard you play wordplay. When you write a song, what's your process? Do you kind of go music first? Do you do lyrics? Do your kids help? Are they inspiring you?
Yes, my kids definitely inspire me, sort of just by observing what they're interested in, their friends as well. My older daughter's at school now, so that plays a part in it. My process for writing, it's different every time. It really depends on the song. Often I'll have a musical idea first, and I'll sort of start with that, and if I have you know, an idea or a nice riff on the guitar, I start to build from there and try to find a nice lyric that will match. And sometimes, especially with this album, with wordplay, I had a lot of ideas about how I could really have fun with language and sort of build that into the songs themselves. And so that was, yeah, you know, one song in particular is a song called Scott Spell, and it's about a little boy who loves spelling. He just loves spelling. And so in the song itself, we're actually spelling out words. So I'm not necessarily singing words, sometimes I'm spelling them out. And when I perform that song in schools, it's really neat because I get the kids to listen and try and spell the words, and so that at the end of the song they can actually tell me what some of those words are. And
you must have, you know, crazy fans come into your show. Keeping the kids' attention, can that be a bit of a challenge?
Well, it can for some people, but it isn't for me.
Yeah, as we would
I've been doing it for a long time. I mean, I thrive on that. I just love their energy, and you know, with kids, as long as you keep them very engaged, as long as they need to be a part of the show, they need to be participating, and as long as that's what's going on, then you will never lose them. So
you'll never lose them. And at home, you've got a chance to go and catch Will Stroet. Again, he's got a Family Day Jam. Details there on your screen. You can get the tickets there again at the website, and we have your chance to win 4 tickets as well as his CD and his color and activity book. All you have to do is drop us an email, contest@vtvancouver.ca. Subject Bam Jam. You want to take us to break, Will Stroet?
Sure, let's do it. Scott Spell, well, you know him very well, and he is really swell, and he likes to SPLL. Scott Spell at S-C-H-O-O-L. Well, he does very, very well. My name is Scott.